like this is the project we have going on today. So basically all of this is going to get paved, not with asphalt. It's going to get paved with a type 3 slurry. Yep, all of this is going to get paved. So basically we got to move the dirt and rock around. Obviously this is loose rock. We got to bring up some of that dust and basically mix it with the dirt, compact that, and then we got base rock right there, 22 ton, that we're going to lay on top of all of this. So all of this up to the concrete right there is going to get paved. Yep, can't wait to see the after result. We got the base rock graded. We did the first pass, but yeah, check it out. It's looking great. Nothing crazy. We only have like 3 inches of base on here. Usually I like to put maybe like 5, 6, but it always just depends on the budget of the customer, obviously. But yeah, this is gonna look beautiful. Yeah. Can't wait to get it all done. It's about getting it done over here. Let's see how this turned out. All of this base is just crap. Yep, beautiful. Laying down the slurry seal. So we marked out all the lines on the side. The orange lines you see over there is basically just a reference slurry seal, where we put the slurry. Square it off. Just like that. There's us laying the slurry over the base rock. Laying the slurry over the base. This is the before. This is the during. Just which the after. Oh. This is the finished product. Black, just like asphalt. Over here, it's a bit dirty just because we had to obviously get on that and get a different angle. So we went from there, and that was fine. But then the side to side, that's why you see it's a little browner over here. But yeah, looks freaking awesome. Just want to show you right here the exact texture of a slurry seal. Once it's rolled, it's pretty much smooth, just like asphalt. Just like asphalt. Very smooth. This is the texture of a slurry once it's rolled. It's just like asphalt. Just like asphalt. Here's the driveway. All of the linear cracks, we fill them in beforehand. The slurry, at the end of the day, it's going to fill it in no matter what. The reason we do this is just so it could have a little bit of elasticity inside of the cracks, so it penetrates down. Slurry seal penetrates very well inside of the cracks. The only downside I would say to it is since it has 1/4 inch rock in the slurry, sometimes the rock affects the viscosity. But yeah, all of these linear cracks are getting pre-filled with crack fill. You're getting all of these linear cracks filled in. That's the best thing to do if you want to get some longevity. Obviously, in some of these alligator cracks, you can't put this crack fill in all of it. So what we do in that case is we're going to put some type 3 slurry over all of these alligators right here. So all of these alligators are going to get what's called a leveling course, in which we basically put a type 3 slurry before we put the final layer of type 2. So all of these alligators. The goal is just to address as many structural issues as you possibly can. Is this something permanent? No. Obviously, the most permanent thing to do would be pretty much from this section all the way over there to just rip it out. And then all of these alligator cracks to just rip it out as well. But obviously, there's just not a budget for that at the moment. So what we're doing in this case is that exactly. Slurry. They sealed this 2 years ago. You can see, I mean, literally, dude, it's already gone. I actually bid this driveway about 2.5 years ago or so, and they ended up going with a seal coat. And when they called me, I think it was, right now, I'm filming this in the beginning, July 5th is when I'm filming this. And they called me probably like mid-February, I'm going to say. And they said, dude, like, I wish I never did a seal coat. And I was like, man, I told you, just like, it's on a slope. You know, it's cracked, dude. There's alligators. There's some parts where it's just completely sunken. Obviously, a slurry seal is not something completely permanent, but it's definitely going to last time and time and time longer than a seal coat. Like, come on, man. Just, I'm not trying to be unfair to seal coat. It's a good product in a lot of cases. I'm not trying to say it's a bad product, but literally just look. I mean, I don't have to say anything. Just look at it. Obviously, in areas like this, where it's completely base failed, I mean, it's nothing to do with the pavement. It's just they didn't pave over the best base. You know, there's clay pumping through the bottom. Really needs to be torn out, in my opinion. Honestly, areas like this, in my opinion, need to be tore out just because it's the most permanent option. But people just don't have that budget 9 out of 10 times. I want you to see this, by the way. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Here's the driveway. I don't know if you remember, there's a huge concrete spot right there. Completely overlaid. All of this open gap, completely filled. My truck. Just a freaking beautiful driveway. Remember all of the cracks that were here. This whole spot was just a huge dip. Looks like a new damn driveway. Looks like a brand new driveway. No cracks in sight. It looks freaking beautiful. Just great condition. Just great, beautiful. All of these linear cracks, we filled them obviously. At the time of application, the slurry seal is going to fill in all cracks. Remember, it's a complete layer of oil and rock on top, mixed together. The crack fill is just there to basically grab inside of the cracks a little more. There's no rock in the crack fill, so it penetrates just a little bit better. Yeah, it just looks beautiful, man. I don't know if you remember, this was a huge hole and all of that just wasn't even there, man. It was just beautiful.